Just picked up these badass 26 by 15, 22 inch, 37 inch tires, fucking rims. Nah, but for real though, just picked up these stock 20s. I think I got center caps to change them out with. One of my buddies does, but I had been having, since my Denali, been having my stock rims and tires, or stock tires I mean, which is for a 20 inch tire. I think they like some 285s or 275s, so I'm just put these on. They're not in the best condition, but they're not in the worst condition. Pick them up for a couple $100. I'm fixing to load up the tires actually. Hopefully tomorrow or the next day I'll have tail lights. Hopefully my uppers come in this week too. They were supposed to get shipped out last week according to the company I ordered them from, so I'm not even lying, they kind of pissing me off. They were brand new when I bought the truck, and I put about 2,000, 3,000 miles on them, something like that maybe. So pretty much brand new, whatever, don't matter. Just to roll on. Got them loaded up, shoved them in there, flipped the bottom rims upside down, so it's just gonna sit on the lip and not the face, but it don't matter. Probably gonna mount them tomorrow if I don't really feel like it or have time tomorrow, and the day after. But about to change out my windshield wipers now. That ugly motherfucker's doing my shit. Getting them all right. Mounted and balanced. Within like fucking 15, 10 minutes, something like that. Welcome to Illinois. Oh, boy. Tails. Finally, this fucking thing will start going together with the lift. Going off the powder within the next month. Going off the paint within the next 2 months. I'm excited. Stickers. Shit. Kryptonite. There they are. I would have got a raw version, but I don't think you can get them in a raw, because these are gonna get sandblasted anyway. I guess that's gonna get taken off too. Didn't really think about that. It's just a little sticker, I think. But they're all gonna get sandblasted, powder coated that pink color. So I'm gonna try to find me some spike the caps for these, for the bolts. But let me know where you think I can get some. Come with a sticker too. They got some nice stickers. I give them that. Smoked housings or smoke lenses. I think that shit looks way better than that for sure. These tail lights are for a GMC actually. Let's see if it says. They actually feel like a 9A, like the 99 to 02 Silverados. Look right here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 plugs. So you got running light, brake light, reverse light, and running light. Just like a little marker light. This one doesn't have that third little marker light, but I couldn't find any of the ones in 06 body style Silverado with that had the little marker light thing that I liked, that was smoked, because I want to smoke. So I just got these. It all works the same. It's just this little thing is just gonna not have a bulb, and I'll probably tape it up or something. So I'm gonna put it in right quick and compare that one to this one. But it's gonna look way better, I think, hopefully. So that shit was like melting. It was like stuck out these pliers to get it out. But the bulb was melted to the inside of the fucking housing. So that was probably a fire hazard waiting to happen, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna take this bulb out, leave my reverse bulb in, which these are dim, so I might get some new ones. And this one right here, I'll probably just leave it and have it tucked in here. It doesn't really matter. I'm just not gonna use it, so just gonna unconnect my bulbs and plug them in. Got them plugged in. Gonna make sure they work. Running light, signal light, reverse light. I just got like a little marker light thing. It's not bolted in yet, but I think that looks way better. Looks a little cleaner. Clean the body line up a little bit. So I got my uppers and stuff in. Literally all I'm waiting on is nothing. Just me and Keegan do have a lift to do Sunday. Today is Friday. Me and Keegan got a lift to do Sunday morning. So we're gonna do that lift. And probably sometime next week I'll be taking everything off. All my plastics and everything, and bumpers. That's gonna get ready to go to paint, mirrors too. And then I'll probably, you know, I gotta take my load control arms and everything off, and tow hooks, torsion bars, all that's gonna be going to powder coat. Probably gonna powder coat the sway bar. I'm not really sure exactly what I'm gonna powder coat, but I'm gonna do all that. Then I'm gonna actually be dropping my oil pan. When I drop the diff to do everything, I'm gonna be taking my oil pan gasket, my oil pan, dropping it so I can change the pickup 2 O-ring on it. And because I got a little motor tick, so hopefully that pickup 2 O-ring fixes it. If it don't fix it for whatever reason, then I'll end up changing my oil pump itself. I'm gonna put a high pressure oil pump. If that don't fix it, then that means the lifters are bad. If the lifters are bad, I'll probably end up doing motor work in the future. Because when you change the lifters, you gotta tear into the motor anyway, so might as well, right? And I'm gonna be painting my frame. If you look back on my channel, I kind of had a video explaining how I painted my frame on my Denali. Definitely not doing it like that. When I had my Denali, I took everything off the truck, stripped the frame down completely to bare metal with a wire wheel and some other stuff I had used, and stripped the frame down of any, like, you know, of grease and anything, degreased the whole thing, and then actually used like a real paint gun, primered it, put the black quick gloss on it, and it came out good as fuck. Like, if I really wanted to, I would like to do it on this truck. I just really don't want to. It's very time consuming. That took probably, like, I love the way it came out, just too time consuming for me right now. So instead, I'm gonna just degrease the whole frame. You know, I'm gonna go pressure wash the whole thing under the frame and everything, degrease it, and that's it. Prep it for paint, and I'm just gonna tape off what I don't want painted. I'm gonna use some spray paint. You can drill something all you want. If I wanted to, like I said, I could do it right, but I'm just gonna spray paint it. If I prep it right, spray paint, maybe put a clear over it, it'll be fine. I just want the frame to be gloss black. Like right now it's really dirty, but the frame kind of just looks like that in spots, and it, you got the factory like coating in it. It chips off and peels off eventually. So gloss black frame, because you be able to see it and whatnot. And you know, pink uppers and whatnot, pink lowers, chrome cross member. I'm actually probably gonna be looking for a new one of these before I do rock lights, so I can get rid of that ugly cut. I'm also gonna be trimming this a little bit more to more of like a swooping angle, kind of going like this before I send this off to paint. And I'll be polishing my bumpers and stuff where everything's off, kind of kill a bunch of birds with one stone. That's kind of what I did with my Denali. I got a chrome diff cover. I actually got to change that gasket and whatnot anyway, because the gasket's leaking. It's a bad gasket. But I got a chrome rear diff cover and a new gasket and whatnot coming for that. So prep all that to get done. I want to do pipes before Christmas. Just have my exhaust get true rules to X-pipe, 6-inch tips out the back. And then I just get everything after that, after Christmas, put it in the barn. Probably wait till like after my birthday, which my birthday's in January. It's because I'm not in a rush. Then I just got to figure out my bag setup in the rear. I was looking a little bit, so y'all give me some recommendations of what y'all think I should do for bags. If I should, you know, what pumps are good. If y'all know anything about the air pumps or compressors or whatnot. It is a dual bag setup. I do want to run it off a switch inside the cab. Right now it's just valved off to this insert right here. So I do want to be able to have a on-off or up-down switch with a little pressure gauge inside the cab. And then I also want to be able to have like a air hose connection, like on the tank itself, whether I do that on the spare tire or under the toolbox or something like that. Be able to have like an air hose connection if I want to fill up air in any of the tires. I think that's cool. It actually serves a purpose. But let me know what else I should do to this thing, or give me any ideas. Should I put a slide back glass? One of them aftermarket ones, because they didn't make them in the factory, but I'd like to put a slide back glass, but only if it's power. So if you know anything about that, let me know.